The appointed hour has arrived. For San Antonio, the cold reality of their plight awaits. An oppressive 3-1 deficit. An adversary driven mad by the prospect of dousing the dynasty's flame. And the agent of LA's wrath, a man who prides himself on an overly developed killer instinct. But there is hope, built on a decade's worth of dominance. If the Spurs can repel the inevitable barrage, the conference finals will not end tonight. It's win or go home. Spurs-Lakers, Game 5 is next.
Shot clock to 7. Here's Kobe.
Now he makes that, Marv. That's a tough shot. Bowen made him work incredibly hard on that shot. And think about the last couple games. Kobe is 0 for 1 from the free throw line in 2 games and only has 2 combined assists in those games. So they've done a nice job on him, keeping him off the line and making him work hard for his points.
Bryant open for an instant, but Bowen with the good recovery. Here's Bryant on the drive and scores. Bryant saw that one coming.
A great switch there, and Kobe goes right into the passing lane.
Nice lead for Gasol.
And now it's a 5-0 run for the Spurs.
Nice pass from Parker to set it up for Duncan. Here's the crossover by Bryant. Finishes with the reverse.
Well, when he looks out there, all there is Tim Duncan and 4 small. So Kobe Bryant knows if he can get in the lane, there's no one there to challenge his shots.
Bryant forcing. It counts, and the foul.
Kurt Thomas did everything right except at the last minute. Watch this. He reaches in right there, hits him on the elbow. That's what you want to do. You want to make Kobe a jump shooter. Hits him on the elbow, knocks down the jump shot. Kobe Bryant now on the evening, 4 of 8, and this will be his first free throw attempt of the night. In the last 2 ball games, he's 0 for 1 combined, and the one free throw he shot was when he was fouled making a 3-pointer.
Kurt had not played much in the series, only 57 seconds, and in Game 4, that was it. Here's Bryant, beautifully done.
Make him work hard, keep him off the foul line, and you've done your job.
Crowder urging Kobe to shoot, gets inside on a double team, then pops it out. Fisher for 3. Final seconds. 3-second differential, though, between the game clock and shot clock. Bryant got the step. And Greg Popovich cannot be happy with that uncontested drive. Here's Parker on the run. Bowen changed his mind. Parker fires. And that is the end of the first half. Bryant, yes. San Antonio by 6. Bryant, yes. It's a 4-point lead.
After a 28-point first quarter, the Spurs have now scored 28 points from that point in time. The Laker defense is really toughening.
Bryant squeezing his way through to set it up for Gasol. The Lakers are with him too.
You know, sometimes in this league, Marv, you got to get a little lucky. I remember when I was in Chicago, we got Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant as Kobe Bryant knocks down that shot, but sometimes in the draft, you got to get it lucky. That's how championship teams are built. Sometimes you got to get a lucky trade.
Bryant. And now the Lakers lead by a point. And apparently there were several substitutions at that point, which might have thrown him off. And here is Bryant for 3. The Lakers extend to a 67-63 lead, their biggest lead.
After he makes it, he looks over Phil like, keep it coming my way. I want to make a little surge right now. I'm feeling good, so let's keep our eye on Kobe.
Bryant. Oh, a gorgeous scoop by Kobe Bryant.
This game slipping away from the Spurs. Manu Ginobili, they need you now. They need a big shot. Ginobili resting here. I'm sure Pop is going to try to get him back maybe for the last 5 minutes.
Bryant. 29 for Kobe. He's hit 13 of 23 from the field. Strong performance of the night.
Well, and who else but Kobe Bryant? These are his last 5 field goals. The pull-up jump shot in the lane. This is the 3 he hit to start that fourth quarter and said, Phil Jackson, keep it coming my way. There's a beautiful drive in the lane over one of the better defenders in the league, Tim Duncan. Little fading jump shot. Kobe right now has not rested in this second half, but appears to be very fresh for the finish. If I am the Lakers, the one guy I don't leave right now is Brent Berry. He's shooting the ball better than any other Spur.
Bryant.
Come on now, that's too good over Tim Duncan, floating in the lane. Kobe Bryant.
Things have turned in the second half. Bryant.
Come on, Marv. I mean, Tim Duncan had a hand in his face.
20 of his 33 in the second half. They are on their feet here at Staples. Bryant to the rim. Timeout called by the Spurs. Kobe Bryant with his high for this series, 35. He has been unstoppable in the second half. He's done it by taking to the rim. He's done it with the fadeaway. And the Lakers lead by 7.
That's going to be a 2-pointer and knocked down to get that 8-point lead.
Gasol 17 rebounds. Final minute of the fourth. Bryant on the drive, and he will head to the line.
You know, I look at Kobe Bryant out there, and I think competitor, incredibly skilled, strong-willed. But Mark, is there a better conditioned player in the NBA? This man takes all this defense, and here he is trying to put his team to the finish. Now look at the defense. The focus maybe not there early for the Lakers.
With 18 seconds to go. And the foul is called as Bryant is sent sprawling.
It's going to be very difficult unless the miracle happens here.
And Bryant 4 of 4 at the line. He has had a magnificent 5 games against the Spurs, capped off by tonight.
And I guarantee you, after this series is over, as much as they are competitors, you're going to see Bruce Bowen and Kobe Bryant walk up to each other, whether it's going to be a handshake, a hug, or whatever, with a tremendous amount of respect for the competitive nature of those 2 men.
Parker knocks down a 3 with 10 seconds to play. No foul given. Lakers get it across, and that will do it. As Vucevic fires, he hits, and that will count. They'll have to review it.
Did you see Michael Finley? He looked over at Vucevic and like, you know, why you take that shot at the end of the game? We're not fouling. You don't shoot that shot.
In fact, they wave off the review. It was all academic, but apparently got it off on time. And the final score, as you see, the Lakers 100, the Spurs 92, as they defeat the defending NBA champion San Antonio Spurs in 5. Coming up following a quick break, we'll be back here at Staples with the Emmy Award-winning Inside the NBA and the Western Conference Trophy presentation. Be right back.
And obviously, for me, having a chance to watch these young guys play is really special, but I would really be remiss if I didn't mention one player here. I've seen a lot of great players in my life, but you people in Los Angeles are very privileged to see this young man here, Kobe Bryant. It's something special.
Where's Kobe run off to? Kobe, what, you know, last year, there are probably a lot of folks in here who's wondered if you'd have that uniform on again. What does it mean to you to stand here with this bunch and that trophy heading to the NBA Finals?
You know, this is a dream come true. It's a dream come true, man. It's such a blessing, and you know, to have it to share with a group of guys that, you know, like brothers. It's an unbelievable feeling. It's an answer to prayer.
as out of sync maybe as you guys looked in the first half? You're down by 17. You had kind of a look that said, I don't really want to go back to San Antonio. Can you describe your mindset going into the second half of this game?
Well, we knew we could play better. You know, the first half, it was tough for us because it kind of caught us off guard with the speed and some of the things that they ran. And, you know, we just wanted to cut the deficit to a manageable game. By halftime, we did that. Came out the second half and put our foot on the gas.
You're going back to the finals for the first time since '04. How does that feel to you?
It's exciting. I mean, we're all excited, you know, and I'm just happy for my guys, happy for the city, and we ain't done yet.
The Western Conference champion, Los Angeles Lakers.